All right, time to talk more about John Pertwee and Inferno for Doctor Who. Okay, so a lot of John Pertwee's time on Doctor Who was spent on Earth due to the previous version of the Doctor, played by Patrick Troughton, being stranded as punishment by the Time Lords, his people from Gallifrey. So he was, the Doctor was being punished for interfering too much during his travels in space and time. It's been a while since I've seen the War Games, where that happens, where he gets his punishment. I've seen clips of it uh, when the Doctor he's being forced to regenerate, and the Time Lords are giving him options of what his face will look like. So I saw the War Games once, many years ago, back in the 90s, and I want to get it, but I want to buy it on DVD or even Blu-ray. But whenever I look for it, it's way too expensive. So I'm going by what I can remember from War Games, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened, because I've heard on special features where they talk about it too. Where that's what happened. The Doctor was being punished by the Time Lords, and his punishment was to be forced to regenerate and to be stranded on Earth, and uh, so and then he would his TARDIS would not allow him to uh, travel in space and time, apparently. So most of John Pertwee's time on the show, that's 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 what was going on. He wasn't traveling through space and time most of the time on the show. He was just stuck on Earth and dealing with problems there. So that's when the Doctor was forced to regenerate into John Pertwee's version of the Doctor. And the Doctor joined the military organization called UNIT, which I believe stands for United Nations Intelligence Task Force. And they would defend Earth from alien threats. So a lot of the shows, that's what was happening. There would be a alien, I guess, invasion attempt. Uh, so that's typically what John Pertwee's shows were. Although that's when they introduced the Master. So there was the rebel rival Time Lord. That was his arch nemesis. That's when the Master was introduced. And Doctor Who was when he was facing off with John Pertwee's Doctor. So there was some stories, episodes with the Master during John Pertwee's time. Okay, so then after John Pertwee left the show, after John Pertwee left Doctor Who, and he regenerated into Tom Baker. Uh, uh, John Pertwee returned to play the Doctor in Doctor Who many years later, during Peter Davison's time, for the story The Five Doctors. That was the 25th anniversary of Doctor Who. Okay, so now I want to show my what I currently have for my Doctor Who John Pertwee collection of DVDs and Blu-rays. John Pertwee. Also, though, I wanted to show that previously I talked about Tom Baker, and I showed my Tom Baker collection. But then later, when I was going through my VHS tapes, I didn't realize, I thought I lost all of my I thought I lost all of my Doctor Who VHS tapes when I moved. But so far, I haven't finished going through all my VHS tapes. But so far, I did find one. This might be the only one for Tom Baker. So I got another Tom Baker Doctor Who here. Terror of the Zygons. So I rewatched that recently, so that was nice. Okay, so for my John Pertwee collection, though. All right, besides this one that I'm going to be talking about in a little bit, Inferno, I have this one. So this one has the Master in it, Roger Delgado. So this is Doctor Who, The Sea Devils. That's what that one is. And then also I have Doctor Who and the Silurians. And show the back of the other one. This is the back of the Sea Devils. And then here is, I believe this is also an anniversary. Yeah, this was the 10-year anniversary of Doctor Who. This was the Three Doctors. So on here we have William Hartnell, and Patrick Troughton. Along with John Pertwee. So that was a big deal at the time, I'm sure. Having all three of the first three actors to play the Doctor on the show Doctor Who. And here's the back. I was with Omega. Or Omega. And then I have a couple Blu-ray collections. So these are for a whole season worth of episodes. This is John Pertwee, Doctor Who, uh, complete season 4. So there's Omega again. And also Katie Manning, the Doctor's companion. Alright, so on this one, it's the 3 Doctors. These are the stories and the episodes. Each episode was probably 4 to 6. Each story was probably 4 to 6 episodes. Okay, so it starts off with the 3 Doctors, then Carnival of Monsters. There's a similar title. There's something with a carnival in Sylvester McCoy's time on the Doctor. I don't have it though. Carnival of Monsters, but this is John Pertwee. They both had carnival stories. Sylvester and John Pertwee. Anyway, so the 3 Doctors, Carnival of Monsters, Frontier in Space, Planet of the Daleks, and then there's the Green Death. Which I think is Katie Manning's last story on Doctor Who. Alright, and then I got this one, another Blu-ray collection for John Pertwee. This is the complete season 2. And this one has Terror of the Autons, The Mind of Evil. I think there was The Face of Evil for Tom Baker, wasn't there? Huh. Okay, so after The Mind of Evil on this, there's The Claws of Axos, Colony in Space, and The Demons. But it's spelled D. It's got this weird AE. It looks like the 2 letters are combined. Like, trying to think of. My mind is drawing a blank, but the term for when 2 babies are born when they're sadly conjoined. My mind is drawing a blank for the term for that. Well, it's like the 2 letters are melted together, the A and the E. So sometimes I think, is that pronounced diamonds or diamonds? I guess that's like one letter, the A and the E that are like stuck together. But I think they were pronouncing it demons in the story. But it looks like diamonds. Daemons. The demons. Alright, anyway. That's my John Pertwee collection for Doctor Who. Still can't think of that word for what that is. When two babies are born when they're connected. Ah, can't think of it.